Salutations and welcome everyone to another PixelStudio Academy webinar where we share hints and tips on media arts production and how to make your own production better and more exciting. My name is Indra from PixelStudio, or PXS in short, and I'll be your host for today. Let me introduce our speakers for today. We do not have one, but two speakers. They are the dynamic duo from Cheng San Public Library. So Nabilah and Aishah are from the team who won the ALG book display competition. Right, and their methods are very innovative. Basically, they can promote at the same time physical books as well as digital books. And they use this tool known as Canva to create an interactive animated digital book list, which looks fun and inviting. So when you look at it, you want to do something to it, like scan the codes and stuff. So that's why I invited them to share their expertise on this platform so that all of us can learn and benefit from it. Okay, so without further ado, let's start the webinar, and I shall hand over the session to Aishah to give a brief introduction on the tools that they are sharing with us today.
Okay, thank you, Indra. Okay, hi everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's sharing session. We would also like to thank PixelStudio for inviting us here today. Before we start, let me introduce myself. I'm Aishah and my partner is Nabilah, and we are from Cheng San Public Library. Right, so for today's session, we will be sharing with you the steps on how to do an interactive ebook recommendations using Canva app. By the way, we'll be having a live demo session later. So if you want to follow along during the session, do download the Canva app on your mobile phone, or you may also choose to type in the link www.canva.com on your browser, and remember to log in as well. Okay, so let me start off by telling you how this whole idea came about. The idea sparked when we entered for the book display competition, which we won first place. Then Ella suggested that maybe we should change our method from putting up the conventional book recommendation display, which was by using posters, to going digital, which is by recommending ebook titles virtually. So this was because we had put in so much effort to set up the display to replicate a forest, and we wanted the readers to feel like as if they are really in a forest. Therefore, Ella came up with the idea of going digital by using Canva app to create an interactive ebook recommendation. So as you can see on the screen, there's this QR code. You can try to scan the QR code to feel the concept while I walk you through the reader's point of view when they scan the QR code. All right, so once a reader scans the QR code, it will bring them to the Canva app page. Okay, yeah, so now you can hear like some background music. This was chosen because like it makes you feel as if you're in a forest. Yeah, it's because we want the readers to have an immersive experience. Then on this Canva web page, the readers can select the book titles they would like to borrow. Once they click on the book cover, it will direct them over to the NLB Overdrive page. And from this NLB Overdrive page, the readers can get description of the ebook, after which, if they want to borrow, they can simply click the borrow button. Okay, so what are the other benefits of going digital? So of course, for conventional book display, right, you have to put out the posters, you have to print out all the pictures, and then if the readers want to find out more about the books, they have to scan each QR code one by one, right? But by going digital, what you have to do is they only have to scan one QR code. And then once they scan this one QR code, right, it will direct them to the list of the recommended titles. And then they can just browse through the recommended list of titles that we have put up, and then click on the selected titles. And if they don't want, they can just click the back icon, which will direct them back to the list of the book titles. So other benefits of going digital is, of course, if they cannot get the physical book, then they can borrow the ebook version instead. Then these ideas can also be adopted for other book display or activities, and we can customize the topics according to the book display theme. And another good thing is this QR code is reusable. You don't have to keep on creating the QR code. You just have to change the design from the Canva app according to your book display theme. And of course, by using the Canva app, it helps to increase the level of interactivity and sensory because of the animations and the audios that we added in. So after my introduction, I will pass this over to Nabilah for the demo session. So during the live demo session, Nabilah will be sharing with you 4 essential things to get you started doing up this interactive digital book display. And they are, the first one is uploading the book covers or any JPEG or PNG display. And next, she'll be linking the book covers to the NLB Overdrive page. After that, she'll be showing you guys how to add text, graphic elements to beautify your page or your screen. And finally, how to publish the website once you're done. So basically to go live. Alright, so if you guys are ready, do follow along. So without further ado, let me hand over to Nabilah for the live demo session. Over to you, Nabilah.
So hi everyone. Before I do the live demo, let me do a quick run through of the end product that we actually created and the things that I will be sharing with you guys later. So as mentioned by Aishah previously, when a reader actually scans the QR code, it will actually bring the person to this page, as you can see on the screen right now, where they will actually get to see the book covers, and then they can simply just browse through by swiping left or right when they are using their smartphones. Of course, from here, since I'm using a laptop, right, then I'll be clicking the left and right button instead. Okay, so if you guys are ready, we can begin now. So first thing first, to launch Canva and also to do the preparations, what you can do is to either launch the Canva app via your devices such as the smartphones or tablets, or you can actually just open the web browser and then after that enter the link, which is www.canva.com, and then press enter. Okay, so once you are here, do log in into your account. And as you can see, mine, I've already logged in mine. Therefore, it will actually show this page, which is the home screen. So what you can do next is to actually just search for the search bar and then type in mobile first. So you type in mobile first presentation and press enter. Okay, so from here, right, once you actually select this template, you can also see a lot of other templates as well. And then at the same time, when you actually select mobile first presentation, this template will allow you to actually create a website that is suitable to be viewed on the mobile phones, and it will also be auto in portrait mode. And as you can see here, there are a lot of other templates that are available for free for you actually to use later on. You can explore later as well. But for this tutorial, I will be using the blank one. So when you click on it, it will actually show you this clear canvas, which is in portrait mode. And then on the left side, as you can see, there are a lot of other things that you can explore on. So here you can see there's elements, uploads, text, photos, audios, and then there are other things as well. But for this tutorial, what I'm going to show you guys will be the elements, uploads, and text. Oh, and then one more thing, right? Just do note that Canva have this autosave function. So you don't have to worry about losing your working file, which I guess everyone is thankful for. Okay. So now let's move on. To upload book covers and Canva, right, what you have to do first is to actually go on to the NLB Overdrive page and then save the book covers. So what we're going to do now is to actually just click on a new tab and then type in nlb.overdrive.com and press enter. They will actually bring us to this page where there are a lot of ebooks that you actually can recommend to your readers. So what we can do now is to actually click on the search magnifying glass, and then there's a search bar over here, right? Click on it. Then the bar will appear. So you can actually just type in the title that you want. As for me, I've already pre-saved some titles. So let me just get some. And then you can just paste it over here and then press enter. Okay, so you will see this, right? Then you can just click on the book cover and this page will show. So this page will actually show you the title of the ebook, there's borrow, and then the book cover, and also other information that you can find about the ebook itself. So what we want to do now is to actually just right click on the book cover, and then you can actually just save the image, and then you can choose which file destination you want to save it at. As for me, I will be just saving it here, followed by the title. So now you can actually save other book titles as well. As for me, as I mentioned earlier on, I already saved, right? So what we can do next is to go back to your Canva. So from here, on the left side, you can actually see uploads. Yeah, so click on that. And then you can click on upload media. And you can just go to the file destination you have saved previously. And then you can actually upload all of it. Okay, so while we are waiting for the files to be uploaded, let me just show you guys that if you actually upload a video or an audio, it will actually be uploaded over here as well. Okay, nice. It's uploaded already. So for this, right, as you can see, the Canva right now is actually very plain and white. So what we want to have is to get a background. So for me, I already upload one. So I will just click on it and it will appear on the center of the canvas. And you can just resize it by dragging it like that. Okay, now it looks nice. So now you can actually click on the book covers that you want to recommend to your readers. So for me, I will just click on this and then I will click the other one also. So once you click on the image, right, it will appear again on your canvas and then you can actually resize them. To resize, you can see these circles at the corner of the book cover, right? You can just either shrink it or like enlarge it. And then at the same time, you can rotate it also. Let me just resize both of it. Okay, I'm happy with this. At the same time, I'm just gonna click this also. If you guys actually like upload some images, right? There's another function where you can just flip it around. So you can see over here, when you see on the top part, right, you can just click flip and then you can choose if you want to flip vertically or horizontally. So for me, I just want to flip horizontal. Therefore, it will be like this, and then you can shrink as well. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. Therefore, since we are okay with the placement, right, what we have to do next is to link back this page to the Canva page. So how do we do that is, first thing first, you just need to click on the book cover, and then when you click on the book cover, right, you will see there's a link icon on the top right side. From here, what you have to do is to paste the link that we will be getting from the Overdrive page. So you can just go here, and then you can just copy the link and paste it here, and then press enter. Okay. Okay, I forgot to mention that another tip, right? Once you know the titles that you all have, what you can do is you can just save the book cover. At the same time, you can actually copy this link and paste it over inside like either Google Docs like what I'm doing right now, or you can actually open up a Microsoft Word as well and then paste it there. So it's easier for you guys. You can just copy and paste later on. Okay, if not, you can just leave the tabs open like what I'm doing right now as well lah. Okay, so in order to check whether the link is workable or not, you can just click on the book cover again, and then click on the icon link again and click go to link. Ta-da! Okay, so that means the link is working right now. Another way for you to check, right, you can just, on the right side, there's a share button. You can click this and then you click on the website, then followed by open website. So this will actually show the user interface of what the reader will be seeing. So when they actually scan the QR code or launch this website, right, then they will actually see all this. Okay, so as you can see, this one I've yet to actually add the link, therefore the cursor is not the other one. But for this, you can see the thing switch to the hand instead. So you can just click this and see if it's working. Yeah, it's working fine. So what I'm gonna do next is to add on the other link as well for this. So you click on the book cover again, and then go to the page, and then copy the URL over here, then go back to your Canva, go to the link icon, and then paste it here and press enter. Okay, to check, just click on the book cover, go to the link again, and then click go to link. Okay, another way is, again, you can just click share, and then website, open website. Okay, you can click this. Okay, can. Okay, so next up, if you guys realize, right, since we already do this, but then the book covers are a bit stagnant and it's like a bit boring. So what you can do now is to add some elements to actually beautify and make it more interesting. To do that, you can actually just go back to your Canva page, and then on your left side, you will see elements. Click on that tab, and then you can actually type for like shapes, animated shapes, press enter, and you can search for, there's a lot of elements inside here, so you can just search for it. But for me today, I've already prepared some, so I'm just gonna use under the recently used. So I'm just gonna click this as well, and then this element will appear on the canvas. So same thing, you can actually just resize by clicking on the circles, and then okay, let me just resize, and then you can rotate as well. So what you want to do next, right, is to, if you can see this is a bit too, okay, maybe we can set the transparency. You can just click on the element, and then on the right side, you can see there's a transparency icon. You can lower it down to maybe 42%. That's what I usually do. And you can see over here, now you can see the book cover, right? However, you guys need to remember that if you actually leave it like this, right, the link won't work, because we actually put the link onto the book cover only, but we never put the link onto the element itself. So let me just show you an example, okay? Yeah, so from here, right, see, when I click, nothing happened because we only link to the book cover. So what you want to do is to actually go back here, and then you can actually position this element at the back of the book cover. So you can just click on the element, and then you will see a position icon over here on the left right hand side. Click on it, and then you can go backwards. But there's another easier way. So you can just click on the element, right click on it, and then you can just click send to the back. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing for the other book cover. Just gonna click the element, and then I'm gonna resize. Okay. So from here, I will adjust the transparency again by clicking on this icon and then reduce it to 42%. And then right click and send it to the back. So I guess now it's nicer, right? Somehow it's like highlighting the book covers. Okay, so now since we already have all the book covers, right? What I want to do next is to actually add some text. So you can actually just go to the left side and then click on the text tab. And then you can see there's a lot of fonts that you can use. However, for me, for this tutorial, I'm going to use add heading. Just click on that. And then the text will actually appear on the Canva. And then you also can adjust, choose other fonts as well by clicking the fonts at the top. And then for me, I will be using Libre Franklin Black. Also, you can actually adjust the color as well. So you can just click the text color at the top. And then for me, I'll be holding on, selecting a yellow color. Okay, so right, just to take note, Canva is actually smart enough to recognize the colors of the photos and elements we have actually used on the canvas. So this is to actually harmonize the look and feel of the design. So as you can see over on the left side, there are photo colors that they already detected, but I'm not going to use that for today. So therefore, I'm just going to use the yellow color. At the same time, when you click on the font, on the text, you can also reduce the size. So you can just go to the font size at the top, and then you can either click minus or plus, or if you know the font size that you want, you can just click on the number and then select the number that you want. Okay. So in this case, I'm just gonna select 96 and I think I'm good. Now I can just change the text. The reason why I name it Grasshoppers is because we are highlighting Grasshopper's book, okay? So that's why it's Grasshoppers. So with that, I guess we are good to go. So if you are okay with this, you're happy with this, we can actually publish it already. So in order to publish it, right, what you have to do is you can just click share and then you can click website. And then you can see this web style, right? You can just click on presentation, scrolling, classic navigation, or standard. But for me, I'll be using presentation because I want to have that swipe left and right element. Yeah, so for scrolling, classic navigation, and standard, it's actually very static. Let me show you an example. I will just click on standard. So, okay. But before I do that, right, I will actually need to duplicate this so that you guys can see. Okay, then I'm going to remove one so you can see the difference. So let me share again. Website, and then now I select as standard, so you can click open website. As you can see now, the look is like this. So it will be like endless scrolling, but at the same time can do swipe left or right. So that's the difference lah. Okay, so now what we can do is we can just click on presentation and then open website. So from here, this will be the interface, and then when you actually swipe left, you will show the other one. However, if you can see now, the book covers are a bit stagnant, right? Like a bit static, just stay like that. Because Canva have this special feature, which is animated pages. So you can just go back to Canva, and then on the top part of the page, right, you can see animate. So you can just click this, and then you can go under exaggerate and click tumble. Okay, then now you apply to all pages. Okay, after you've applied to all pages, you can actually take a look how it will look like when a reader scan the QR code. So you can just click share again, website, and then web style will be presentation and open website. So from here, can you see the animation? Okay, then you can just like swipe left and then so let me just click on this to show it's working. Yes. Okay, so with that, I guess we can actually show you our end product and then explain to you more of like what are the things we actually add on to make it more interesting. Okay, so from here you can actually see I've added like the audio as well, so you will hear like music for the background as well. So let me just share. So you can just click website and then presentation and open website. So if I were to actually click to play audio, you can actually hear the music. Thank you. Okay, so this, right, with this, you will be able to make the reader feel like, oh, they are actually inside a forest. I'm like, like more interesting, okay? So they will just swipe left. Let me just off the song. Okay, so now at the same time, right, since you all learn how to actually link the pages, we also link the bookmark image over here to the bookmark page as well. So if you guys click this, it will actually link you over to the bookmark main page. so that the reader can actually know more about bookmarks as well. Because previously we were promoting about the bookmarks, right? So therefore we actually linked it to this page as well. And then we've added like other elements as well. As you can see, the leaf are moving, and then I've also added on the swipe left. So this is to actually create like, they will think that it's like some iPhone feature. So they can just swipe left and right. Okay. And with that, let me end the live demo.
Yeah, we have one question from Melissa. She asks, can we use this for Discover Reads page? Ladies?
Hi, Melissa. Okay, so for your discovery page, what you can do is to just link the either book recommendation or the one you can see just now. I linked one of the element or the image, right, over so that they can actually click that, and then will bring you to the discovery page. So for your discovery page, what you can do is to just add the QR code for readers to actually just scan, and then it will bring you to Canva page for you to actually, maybe you want to recommend other books or other things. And then, yeah, you can do the Canva page as a what Aishah? It's it's like a one-stop hub, something like that. Yeah, so you can just click on that and then link it over. Okay, so from here, you can just click share, and then in order to actually have that web page, you have to click website. So when you click website, it will be under presentation mode. Actually, you can choose if you want to have like scrolling, classic navigation, or standard as well. But for me, I mentioned just now, I wanted to use the presentation mode so that you can swipe left and right for your mobile first presentation view, right? Okay, so when you click open the website, what you can do, right, is to actually just copy this Canva link, URL link, and then you can paste it to your go.gov.sg and create a QR code.
Okay, there's another question by Faye. Faye is asking, can this mobile presentation format be used in Insta Story?
Okay, for Insta Story, so what you can do this, right, you can just save this as MP4, and then after that you can just upload it on your Insta Stories. So you can either click on share on social, or you can actually download it as MP4. And because this is really in portrait mode, right, so it's suitable for your handphone already. So you can just download it as MP4, and then after that you download, and then you can upload it on your Insta Story.
Correct. Then maybe in your Insta Story, you can add the link to the list, to the curated list over in the comments or whatever, your description. Then you can make it as a hyperlink, so when they click and they can open up. Can opt for the URL option on Instagram. Okay, say the code is BOOKDIS. Book display. Book this.
Question 1. How can patrons see the interactive ebook display based on what has been presented today? Is it scan your QR code? Is it by Googling? Or is it through our e-catalog? Yes, that's good. The answer is scan their code. This is good because it let us know that you all are paying attention to what they're presenting. Who's the top?
Alvina!
We have, it's a tight race between Alvina and AS. I don't know who AS is, and Sanjana, top 3. And Jojo as well. Okay, very good, very good. What is the template that you should select to create a digital book list as mentioned in today's presentation? Is it poster? Is it 16:9 presentation? Or is it mobile first presentation? Oh. Sorry, y'all who selected poster and 16:9 presentation, that's not the answer. The answer is mobile first presentation. Oh, we have AS.
Whoa.
Followed by Jojo and Sanjana. I don't know who AS is. Maybe afterwards you tell us who you are lah. Where can you retrieve the book covers, the images? Is it from Google? Do you go to NLB Overdrive? Do you consult FreePic, or do you get it from Unsplash? Correct. NLB Overdrive. Everybody got it correct. Yeah. Very good. Very
Good job, guys. Good job.
Yes.
NLB Overdrive. Can download from there. Yep.
Yes.
If you subscribe to the book cover service. Let's see the leaderboard.
Oh, it's still AS.
Oh, still AS.
Followed by Jojo and still Sanjana. Top 3. Well done, well done. What are the benefits of using digital book recommendation? Is it highly customizable? You don't need to scan so many QR codes? Is it because of the increased level of interactivity and sensory? Or is it all of the above? Okay, the answer is all of the above. Yes. Top is still AS, very good, and Jojo and Grasshoppers came out from nowhere. Very good, Grasshoppers. Whoever you are, I don't know. How can users borrow the ebooks featured in the list? Is it book borrowing stations at the branches, NLB Mobile, or the friendly folks at Cheng San Public Library? Correct, NLB Mobile.
Let's see who's the winner.
Yes, let's see who's the winner.
And the winner is... Oh, yes! With 437 points. Congratulations. Yes. All right, with that, I think that's all. PixelStudio sign out. Take care, everyone. TGIF. Bye. Thank you.